Alright, welcome back everyone. So I want to do something different. For the past couple of months, I've been doing these Q&As on my Twitter page, and I figured I'd go ahead and record a video on them where I go into a little bit more depth on some of the answers to these questions. So this one is for the month of January. I'm going to quickly upload also the one for February as well. First one going is, why do, for some reason, people believe GT is stronger than Super, and what is your opinion on that? Okay, so my opinion on that... Well, first, let me actually go back and answer the first part of that. Why do some people believe that? A lot of people believe that is just because GT takes place further in, like, the chronological timeline. So they assume that GT is stronger. Another part of that is a lot of people equate strength with importance in a story. And those people that really love GT don't want to admit that Super characters are stronger, or that GT characters are weaker, rather, because they feel like that makes their story less important, which isn't the case. And as far as my personal opinion, yes, I believe Super characters are far stronger than GT characters. We surpassed the peak of GT levels of strength a long time ago in the series, but I don't think that makes GT as a story any lesser just because characters are weaker, and I don't think that it makes it any less enjoyable just because of that. Because I do actually like GT and Super, and I can safely admit that Super has higher power levels, but that in itself doesn't make Super better than GT. So if you like GT, don't have your feelings hurt because of that. I think it's a great story on its own. Next one. How the F did Gas sense God Key? Alright, so what... Hold on. What he's talking about here is Gas is able to follow Goku using instant transmission. In the Granola arc, we see them fight each other in an instant transmission battle where they go from place to place to place. So I went back and looked at this, and initially I thought it was just because Gas was able to touch Goku in the battle, like their kicks were colliding and they were instant transmission to next place and so on. But there are a couple of times where Gas does not have any contact with Goku and follows him using instant transmission. So what that means is, in order for Gas to do that, he has to be able to sense God Ki because Goku was in the Super Saiyan Blue state while that was happening. How is he able to do that? The best I can come up with is that's part of the wish. Goku points out that Granola was able to use one of Moro's techniques. We also see him use destruction, and of course, instant transmission. These are techniques of Goku, Vegeta, and Moro. I believe that the dragon equated these three as the strongest in the universe. The strongest in the universe was Goku, Vegeta, and Moro. And it gave Granola and later Gas abilities and techniques related to all three. And that includes Goku and Vegeta's ability to sense God Ki, which they recently gained in the story. So that's my best guess as how he was able to do that. Where do you think the manga is headed next? Alright, so we know for sure that Black Frieza is a threat. However, I do not see Goku and Vegeta just rushing out to face Frieza and beat him up just because. I think that there's going to be something that comes up that puts Frieza and Goku and everyone else head to head against each other. Frieza is going to be looking for something, that will give him power or something else, and the result will endanger everyone in the universe and on Earth, and that's going to force Goku and Vegeta to fight him. That's where I see the manga headed next. I don't see it heading to the end of Z right away, because I feel like that Goku would not immediately devote himself to training Oob while Frieza is still out there. So I do believe that Frieza is going to be dealt with first. Now, there could be a mini arc in between Superhero and dealing with Black Frieza, where Goku and Vegeta get stronger. But the time frame is kind of really small right now. We're almost at end of Z, so I feel like we're just going to go straight into facing Black Frieza. So something's going to come up that causes that collision. That's what I see the direction going. Alright. What do I think the next evolution of Saiyan forms will be? I consider blue forms as Saiyan forms, but Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego are deity-based forms. And I don't know what Beast is. Okay. So, when it comes to Super Saiyan forms, the only people who really use them right now are Goten, Trunks, and somewhat Broly. And of course, you have the Universe 6 Saiyans, but I don't know if we'll actually see them in the story again or not. But looking at Toriyama's earlier statements on, hey, would we ever see Super Saiyan 4, 5, and etc., his response was that he felt like Super Saiyan 2 and 3 and so on are forced evolutions of the Super Saiyan state, and that Goku and Vegeta would be better off just training their base form and mastering Super Saiyan 1, and that would give them far more strength. So I don't see Trunks and Goten going Super Saiyan 2 or 3 themselves. I see them continuing to just master Super Saiyan, and I don't see Broly getting a, Super Saiyan 2 or 3 as well. I see him probably mastering the Super Saiyan state he has, and so it'll be like a enhanced Super Saiyan 1. In the Goku Black Arc, we saw that Trunks had an enhanced version of Super Saiyan 2, which allowed him to fight on equal terms with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I think something similar to that, but with Broly's Super Saiyan 1 state, is what we'll get. So it'll be like a limit-breaking Super Saiyan 1. That'll be for Broly. And Goten and Trunks, I think they're just going to have Super Saiyan. We might get a further enhanced Super Saiyan 3 for Gotenks. I think Gotenks will have Super Saiyan 3 still. It's very iconic for him, so I see him using that form still in the future. But other than that, that's where I think Super Saiyan, like the normal Super Saiyan forms, are going. And that's it for the month of January, and I'll have the month of February uploaded here real quick. If you guys want to be a part of this and ask me some questions, just follow me here on my Twitter page. About around the time the chapter comes out every month, I'll go ahead and post this, and then I'll let it stay up for about a day, and then I'll respond pretty much immediately to any questions that come up here, and then I'll do a video doing a little bit more in-depth answers around it.